I recently purchased a $1,000 PSA 10 card and I knew it was damaged. Let's talk about it. Ladies and gentlemen, your eyes and ears are not going to be deceiving you. I am not lying to you. I actually bought a label and not the card fully intentionally. We will get into the reasons why, what I did, and what in the world, what the hell was I thinking. But it was for good reason, question mark. It'll be interesting to talk about. So, for those of you who don't know, it was in a recent Mail Day video. Actually, you had seen something along the lines, and I have a PSA 9 version, and I'm going to show you what that looks like. But I had been on PWCC, browsing through the interwebs, and this card came for sale for the first time in probably 3 years at an auction. I was not going to miss this opportunity. The population is just over 20. Can't remember exactly, but just over 20 cards for a single card in 2009. The card I'm talking about, again, is the Supreme Victor's Zapdos card. I bought this card for just under $1,000, knowing the condition it was in. Let's take a look at the condition, shall we? Read 'em and weep. Look at this bad boy. Look at that, bro. Look at the whitening on this boy. Who the hell would ever buy this? Well, you've been duped. This is not the PSA 10. This is, in fact, the PSA 9 Supreme Victor Zapdos. I mean, it fits the bill, right? It's got a little bit of whitening there in the bottom left. Of course, thanks PSA for the slash on the slab. Y'all are legends. But yeah, so not a bad card. Looks kind of like a 9. I'd give it a 9. The surface looks pretty clean. Can't really complain about it. This was $200 at a CollectCon a few months ago. I think Charlotte maybe. So this was a really cool purchase. Maybe it was the one before that. But this was solid. But I'm a 10 collector. This did not fit the need and necessity that is the 10. So I had got this card in the recent PWCC auction. Again, really looking clean front. I don't know if this slab's damaged. It might be. Notice the certs are one. This is a 2X. This is a 4X. Maybe more on that later. I don't know. But pretty clean card until we get to the back. Now, let's take a quick look. A little bit of whitening on the top left. Not terrible. Maybe something on the top right. Can't really tell. And then you got a little bit more here on the bottom right. Yep, right there. And just a little bit more on the bottom left. So 3 corners got whitening. And we got ourselves a Gem Mint 10. Which one would you rather have, condition-wise? No grade considered. This one has a bigger whitening in the bottom left. This one has 3 smaller things of whitening, but like still, to me, this isn't a 10 nowadays. At all. At all. Generally, I wouldn't buy a 10 that looks like this at all. So let's talk about it. I know. Calm down. I'm always the guy that says buy the card, not the grade. Buy the card, not the grade. This is different. This card never goes for sale. That's my first problem. I never, ever see this card in a 10 ever for sale. Had to jump at the opportunity to own the card in a 10. The big reason I purchased it, it's in a PSA slab. If this was a CGC Gem Mint 10, going for the lows, like it would have had to be really cheap. Like I'm talking $250, which is the price I paid for the 9. Could happen. I've seen some crazy 10 sell in CGC slabs. Back to this card. I think the main reason I purchased this is knowing I could sell this bitch for probably easily my money back. Because it's in a PSA label, and most of the people that buy this effing label don't give a flying F. I guess myself fits inside of that category for this case. But I know the liquidity of this label is great. So if I ever wanted to turn and burn this bitch, most people don't even need a picture of the back of the card. Some people might not even ask for a picture. I'll just say, hey, I'm selling a Gem Mint 10 Supreme Victor Zapdos. Old boy's going to snap it up because it's a PSA F and 10. Bada bing, bada mother effing bang. That's the reason I bought this card. Knowing if I ever wanted to get rid of it, people are dusted and they'll buy this effing card because it's in a PSA 10 slab. Again, if this was a $1,000 CGC 10, no. Like, I'm going to buy a CGC card because it's cheaper. I'm not going to pay a premium for a card that looks like a 9. Literally, same effing condition. $800 difference. $800. That's effing stupid. Most of the time, like, if this was another reason, if this was selling like a son of a bitch, like I could pick any of these up, most people that list these for sale are asking $2,000 plus. This is a secret rare from the set in 2009. There is just over 20 of them. A lot of people that have them love them. They look really freaking cool. People want a ton of effing money. They're not going for sale. I'm not going to just sit around waiting forever. If one does come up in a CGC 10, I think it's pop 3 maybe. If one comes up for sale and I snap that bitch, you best believe this is the first mother effing going out the door. I ain't holding this bitch. The 9 is already about to be sold in the next day because it got replaced. I ain't no damn fool. But that's kind of the math and thought behind me buying the label and not the grade. Most of my Zapdos cards are really damn clean 10s. Most of my Zapdos cards are available in some version of quantity. Let me just show you another Zapdos 10 that looks like complete dog shit. Hold the phone. Y'all ever heard of Rumble cards? These are some of the worst printed cards in existence of the entire world. Let me show you the back of this son of a bitch. This has got to be one of the ugliest Zapdos cards I own. Low pop 11, maybe? The main reason I picked the card up because it's a effing 10. 6 cert, not a 2 cert. Notice that. Look at this. The tops look good. Look at that. God damn the bottom, though. What are we doing, bruh? What are we doing? Nasty. The bottom corners are trashed. Apparently, they don't think that's whitening or damage. That probably is a CGC 8 in all seriousness, because this at CGC does not usually get 10s. Not gonna lie, that the whitening is not good. But damn, this boy is easy liquid because it's a 10. People don't give an F. Low pop, they don't go for sale. The people that try to sell them want tons of effing money. Also picked up from a Collecticon. So that's my effing story. That's why I buy sometimes the label. It's pretty rare, but usually when I'm buying the label, it's a PSA card because people are dumb and they'll buy the freaking damaged card, the PSA slab, because the PSA thing says Gem Mint 10. I digress. Y'all have a good one.